Yo, what's going on? DeltaNien here, and today we're looking at this interesting team running thick, fat, loaded dice Mamoswine. Now, Mamoswine is an interesting Pokemon because you never really see it, but it's pretty strong. I mean, Ice Ground hits a lot of types pretty well. And the rest of the team is really standard. It's just Raging Bolt, typical moveset, except you do see Volt Switch, which you don't typically see. Typically, you see something like Snarl or something else on Raging Bolt. We have Chi-Yu, which is the regular Focus Sash set, Terragos, Heat Wave, Snarl, Dark Pulse. What you expect from it. Ogerpon with Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Follow Me, Spiky Shield. Fluttermane with Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Moonblast, Choice Specs with Power Gem. That's like the only oddity. And then we have Torn with Rain Dance, Bleak Wind, Tailwind, and Taunt. Pretty standard sets all around, but without further ado, let's just hop straight into the battles. Alright, first match here, going up versus Fluttermane, Torn, Lando, Ogerpon, Blood Moon Ursaluna, and Urshifu. Mamoswine is not great here, but also really good here at the same time. If that makes sense, tell me why. I think I'm gonna lead Ogerpon Mamoswine. That's really strong here. And I'm tempted to bring Chi-Yu Fluttermane in the back, but I think I'll bring Raging Bolt. Chi-Yu in the back. Chi-Yu's not really great here though, honestly. Horn in the back seems weird, but it's actually pretty good. I'll just pick Fluttermane. Alright, let's see what my opponent brings. Alright, my opponent leads Torn Flutter. Okay. Not what I expected, honestly. But Ivy Cudgel just takes you out, and I should live any one hit. And I would assume Icicle Spear either kills you... Actually... I think I'm gonna Spiky Shield, and then Icicle Spear Fluttermane, because I think it might be sashed based on what they're doing here. It's a little bit of a riskier play than my initial play, but I think it's worth the risk here. I think it's worth the risk here. It is just Tailwind, obviously. And is it Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast? Ooh. Moonblast and the Mammo. But I actually live, surprisingly to me. Alright, it looks like 4 hits will KO Fluttermane here, which is all I really need to see. Perfect. So I trade 70% HP for a guaranteed KO. I'll take that, honestly. Thank you, Mamoswine, for being clutch. And if I Terra Poison there, I would have taken no damage and taken Fluttermane out. Okay, Landorus switches in. In situations like this, you really do wish you brought that guy in the back that I said I should have brought in the back. But honestly, I'm fine with just letting Mammo go down here. My opponent's Terroring, obviously. Probably going Terra Poison here. I would assume so. Yep. Okay. Which is why I doubled into it. They might be targeting my Ogerpon, which is why I Terra'd. Get the Spadef boost. And just boost my water moves, so... Kinda good in both areas there. Defensively and offensively. Let's see what my opponent did. Sludge Bomb into whom? Yep, it's into Ogerpon. I tank it decently well. You can't poison me. Wait. Is my opponent not... Sheer Force? I could have sworn Sheer Force means you don't take damage from Life Orb. And my opponent just did, so... A little weird, interesting. It's a weird, that's interesting. Okay, Raging Bolt should be fine here. Yep. Okay. This is fine. Raging Bolt should clean up from here. Yeah, Thunderbolt just 2 times an Ogerpon should kill. And I'm gonna force them to follow me. Did you Ivy Cudgel? Super power. Okay. I guess it does make sense so you don't get walled by Raging Bolts, but that's definitely not what I expected to see in this finale here. Bleakwind connects, does a lot of damage obviously. Thunderbolt connects, does a lot. And I think that a Thunderclap will kill from that range. So I can just go for Power Gem and Thunderclap here. And even if they protect, it's fine. I think so. They don't have Terror or anything, so they're in a bit of trouble here. And honestly, Mamo, it did what it needed to do. Yep, that does KO. All Mamo needed to do was come in, take Flutter Mane out. And that's exactly what it did. Okay, yeah, you're not winning this, buddy. Also have Power Gem. Hold this. Yep, Specs Power Gem does a lot. You might as well set up Tailwind here, buddy. Because you ain't doing anything else. Or just pick Volt Switch because you don't really get to see that animation often. And there's nothing my opponent can do to win here, so... They're just sitting here, stalling, playing with their thumbs. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, they forfeit. Alright, see you in the next match. Alright. Going up versus an interesting team. Indeedee Mel. Torn, Lando, Fluttermane, Urshifu, and Ursaluna. The only thing that's really weird about this team is the fact that they're running Ursaluna and Indeedee Mel. Just regular Ursaluna, that is. Mamoswine looks really good here, so I'm gonna lead Torn, Mamo, and have Raging Bolt and Ogerpon in the back. Let's see what my opponent ends up bringing. Alright, Torn Urshifu. Interesting. Interesting. This is Wicked, I mean, Water one, right? Yep, okay. I think I just Bleakwind and switch to Ogerpon. It feels pretty safe. I feel like my opponent turn 1 just goes for the greedy play of Tailwind plus Surging Strikes. Even though I have Ogerpon on the team. I mean, they could not take the bait and go for Torn, but I seriously doubt it. Oh, they just close combat, actually. That makes sense, I guess. It's super effective. Can't get, like, called out by the switch that I made. But that's fine. I take Urshifu out here. I'll take that. I will take that. Urshifu for most of my health on Ogerpon. Kinda minus, but it's also fine in a way. Okay, Fluttermane's a smart switch in. Fluttermane's a smart switch in. Nothing I could do about Booster Fluttermane here. My best bet into it is actually Mamo. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to Tailwind here. And I'm sorry, Ogerpon, but you're dead, buddy. If somehow you don't die, you're gonna take out Torn for me, please. Ooh, they're Terroring. Is it Terra Fairy? It is Terra Fairy. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna Terra Poison my Mamo. Do they taunt me here? Say no Tailwind for me? Yep, they do. It's not a big deal. Horn is kind of just here at this point. We know you're not Focus Sash, so I don't really care what happens. Maybe I'm being overconfident, but I mean, I don't really care what they're gonna do here. Because Mamo, I just wanted to get the free switch into Mamo. I could have just Bleak Winded, but I don't care. I wanted to tell one for some Pokemon in the back, even though they're probably faster than me anyways. Yeah, maybe that wasn't worth it either way. Doesn't matter. I doubt they call out this Terra here, and then I'm just gonna take them out. And I just went for Icicle Spear because it can't miss. Did they protect with Flutter Mane? That would actually be smart here. Nope, they just clicked the Dazzling Gleam button. A bit greedy if you ask me. I mean, with the Bleak Wind and Dazzling Gleam, I am going to take some serious damage here. But I'm going to take you out. Which is great for me. Goodbye, Flutter Mane. Who's their last? Because that'll determine whether or not I can win this. Depending on who their last is, that'll determine if I can win. And I don't think I've seen their last already, unless I'm losing my mind. It's Landorus. Okay. Well, this is not a great position to be in if you're me. Having two Pokemon weak to Lando. And slower than it. But I'm down to Thunderclap Torn. And try to hit it. Goodbye, Torn, obviously. Hopefully, you went for stomping into Raging Bolt, thinking that that wasn't going to happen for some reason. No, you're actually running Earthquake, weirdly. That is interesting. That's not a move you see commonly. That's weird. Honestly. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they're even running Earthquake. The only immunity was the Pokemon next to them. Oh well, that's a loss for me. I'll see y'all in the next and final match. Final match here. Going up versus a pretty standard team. Running Chen Pao, Raging Bolt, Urshifu, Lando, Incineroar, and Rillaboom. The combo of Incineroar and Rillaboom is actually pretty annoying. But with Tailwind, Mamo can outpace a lot of their Pokemon. And Flutter Mane and Chi-Yu, honestly. My plan is to just outpace my opponent and destroy them. Alright, my opponent leads Raging Bolt and Rillaboom. Interesting. What do they want to do here? They probably want to fake out... They probably call out Covert Cloak and they want to fake out my Mamoswine. But honestly, that's a risk I'm willing to take. Because the damage I'll be able to do is pretty good. It's a bigger threat for my team. This Raging Bolt by far. Let's be serious. Yeah, let's be serious. Yeah, I thought they would do that, but I had to. And what does this Raikou do? Just T-Bolt my Thundurus? Call mine. Okay. I think I'm just gonna set up the rain for myself so that my Bleak Winds are 100%. Is that worth it, actually? Nah, not when they have risk of Urshifu and I have Chi-Yu in the back, actually. I'm just gonna Bleak Wind and Icicle Spear here. Ooh, looks like they're probably Terra Fairy Raging Bolts. Yeah, okay. I mean, Icicle Spear is still my most damage, so I don't mind this. And now my Bleak Wind can do a little bit of damage. That doesn't take me out. Okay, decent damage, I'll take it. How much is Icicle Spear gonna do? Hopefully I get 5 hits. Then I actually feel pretty confident in Chi-Yu Flutter Mane in the back here. Maybe I should have went for Rillaboom so that Flutter Mane actually has a chance here in the back. Well, actually I'll just switch in Fire Guy here. I don't think Raikou could take me out. I hope not. Grassy terrain and the leftovers is a bit annoying though. I gotta be honest. Well, with Sash, they can't take me out actually. Forgot about that. And I'm boosting the power of Bleak Wind. So, Bleak Wind and Heat Wave here. Okay, they protect. What are they doing here with the Rillaboom? Switching out or what? Can Heat Wave connect? That's also a question. Heat Wave does connect, takes them out. Perfect. What do they have to switch in here, really? That would help this Raikou actually live. Or are they just trying to get the leftovers plus the grassy terrain? That could also be a possibility. What's their switch in here? My opponent's thinking here. So it looks like they were just protecting to preserve health, which is good for me. Who is this? Incineroar. Okay, that's not great for me. But I still think I can kill Raikou, which is all I really care about at the moment. Yeah, that makes sense actually. That's not... That does actually take me out. I forgot that it was a Calm Mind set, not the Assault Vest set. Actually, it's my fault. Okay, well, Flutter Mane is still pretty strong here. Talon's not really important. I'm faster than most of their mons anyways. Thunderclap doesn't take out Flutter Mane, I'm pretty sure. I'm actually surprised that Thunderclap took me out though. I didn't expect that. But I'm just gonna Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, and Heat Wave. I don't really have anything else to do, really. I just have to hope it's enough. I don't think Thunderclap takes me out, so I should be fine on that. It might take out Chi-Yu though. No, they do protect. That sucks. I could have called that and went for Moonblast, but I wasn't too sure they would do that. Hopefully the doublet's enough. I doubt it, but with the Chi-Yu boost and damage, maybe. Not at all. Okay, and what do they do here? Do they just kill Flutter Mane? Honestly, the fact that I'm Specs and it did that little damage is honestly surprising to me. That's honestly pretty surprising to me, honestly. I'm Choice Specs Flutter Mane with Chi-Yu next to me. Who's in the back? Urshifu? Okay, Chin Pao. That's not great. But I don't die to that move that it could click. Well, Sucker Punch and what's it called might kill me. But honestly, I'm just clicking super effective moves. I don't care. I don't care. Go for Sucker Punch and Thunderclap. That won't stop me. Probably should have though. It probably should have. Nah, I didn't have anything to do. I lose anyways. I'm gonna get fake outed. And they're sashed anyways. Alright, really short matches today, but I'm running a hyper offense team, so that's kind of what you expect to happen. But if you made it to the end, consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is DeltaNien out. Peace.